What's up, guys? So we are back from Starbirds. I mean, that was last weekend. And the next show that I 100% know that I'm going to is going to be the Moonshine Mashup. And that is in Lebanon, Missouri. That's going to be May 9th and 10th, I believe. It gets closer to time, we'll get that figured out. We're going to bring this thing down there. I'm going to camp out all weekend in it and try and stay out of the weather. Whether it be hot, cold, pouring down rain, who knows. I doubt it's going to be cold. So, with saying that, there is something that I would like to do to this. Now, as you can see, the top of this car is open. Now, you can get a Ragtop for these cars, and you're looking at $900. So we're not doing that. We are going to build one. Now, I got some square tubing, and we are going to put it on the inside edge of this. So it's 1x1 square tubing. Put that on there, kind of brace the roof up enough to be able to hold a fabric, and not only hold it, but also stretch it. So we're going to be working on that. I'm going to heat up the garage, though, before I do anything, because it's still snowy outside and it's cold. So door's open. I just opened it so I could bring the steel in. So I'm not that big of an idiot. So I'm going to carry that crap in, get the heater fired up, and we're going to get this measured out and see if we can go ahead and make a frame, and then we will get it measured out to get the canopy on. I just bought some polyester. Basically, it looks like a tablecloth, but it's not. It's pretty thin. It is durable, though. So we'll put that on, kind of get it looking how we want. So that's what we're working on this week. Okay. So I'm going to measure it from the front of this crossbar all the way to the back. And actually, I believe this is a magnetic tip, so that might even help me. Nope, keep going. Alright, let's see. See that there. Should be right around 70 inches. I believe it's almost like 70 by 40. And it looks like we are 70, I think it's 71 and a half, but we also got some curvature around this thing, so that's kind of a bummer. Not a big deal, though. We'll be able to seal that gap up. So we will cut it 70 inches. And that'll put us pretty close. Okay, so 70 inches by, we're looking at 70 by 42 is our measurement. Okay, so we got this thing welded in, welded on the front bars. Do not zoom in on that. Super shitty weld. As far as this crossbar here, I'm out of material, but also I'm not too sure if I want to put one there, because it'd be pretty neat to be able to just stand up in this thing. And whenever flames are going on, you know, like take Paul Smith for an example. He has the Infidel, super badass rat rod. And whenever he's doing flames, he gets out and actually steps up inside of this thing, throws his hands up and all that. Super cool. Makes pretty good picture opportunities, really. So we are probably going to leave that open for the time being. Anyways, so we do have the skeleton. It's all in. Let me shut this door. Okay. So yeah, all that is welded in. Got those bars, this back bar. There will be a gap here whenever the canopy is down, but that's not that big of a deal because we can actually roll this up and it will sit right there. So it's gonna work out perfect. Now, the only thing is I need to wait on the canopy. Once the canopy gets here, well, not actually, no, I got the canopy. Hang on one sec. Material to make the canopy. The only thing that I'm lacking is I need the grommets. And it comes with the tool, crap like that, so I can actually put grommets in the fabric, and we will use springs all around the top of this to keep tension on it. And basically that's going to be as far as that on the canopy. Or ragtop, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. The canopy is for the time being. What's going on, guys? So we're back on the roof, canopy, whatever you want to call it. So yesterday, last night, just kind of piddling. So inside the house, put some grommets in this. Put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the sides. I got 2 in the centers. So it should be enough to hold it. Not sure. But for the time being, I did get some springs to actually hold that canopy tight. Because as you can see, it is not tight. So I got some springs here. And we are going to see what happens. We're gonna get these things tightened up, put a little bit of pressure on them, see if that helps. So here we go. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I really like the open aspect, and really this looks kind of like a hot rod thing you would do. Not really a rat rod thing. But we do have pretty good tension on the entire thing. So, you know what? Keep you out of weather, something like that. We would throw this on here and probably just put all the springs and everything in the ice chest. Keep everything in there. And we also got the fire extinguisher mounted. That's a big part. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not the biggest fan of having this fabric up here. But we'll kind of see how it goes with time. Maybe it'll grow on me. I really like the ratty look better. So maybe if I could find a big old piece of burlap or something, maybe that would be better. But we'll just see with time. Anyways, so we do have a canopy. So that's cool. Other than that, I'm going to look around on this thing. We're going to figure out what else we can do. But that was pretty simple. Nothing really to it. Now, we can go extravagant and make this to where it slides back and do everything else. We're not doing that. It's not going to be on there at all times. So this is just kind of case of an emergency. Say we're going on a road trip and get a little bit of weather. That'll kind of keep us out of the weather somewhat. You're going to get a little wet, but that'd be a lot better than nothing. Anyways, I'm going to see what we can find. All right, new day. Weather's fantastic outside. Finally starting to warm up a little bit. So we're going to crack down on this thing. The idea is now that the canopy is done, I actually just took this corner off. And but now that the canopy is done, this looks like an off-road Model A. You know, it's jacked up, crap like that. Still 2-wheel drive, but whatever. Anyway, so if you got the off-road look, got to put some KC lights on it or some off-road lights. And that's what we're going to do today, except I don't have the lights. So what I am going to do is get this ready to put the lights on. So I'm actually going to run a piece of strap on the back side of this. And what that's going to do is be able to have somewhere to bolt these lights to. I'll drill 4 holes, and then they'll come in tomorrow. We'll get them tightened up, put it in here, wired up, and should be pretty good. So Anyways, that's what we are working on today. What's going on, guys? So today's Friday. Our lights came in. So we're gonna get these taken out, and I have a couple things that we're actually gonna do to them. Let me just show you real quick, actually. This thing taken out. Come on now. There. So, we got 4 of these. And just a big fan of the off-road look. These are chrome. They're not gonna work for this rat. So, we're gonna make them look a little bit older. And we will kind of get them straightened up and try and get them in line. I do got the holes drilled and everything else like that, so. Right now, all we're doing is waiting on the paint to dry, because I'm gonna paint these, get some flat black, and then after they're dry, I have some chain. And I've taken this, and we're going to lay this across the front of this, just like so. And then, well, you know, it's gonna be in line or whatever. So, once this is on, we'll wrap some copper wire around this, just like the headlights are held in. And it's more of like a look. They don't need it, but I don't want to just have a plain old headlight on this thing. So, or spotlight, off-road light, whatever the hell you want to call it. So anyways, we're going to get these painted and get the backs painted, get these things mounted up. Yeah, here we go. Well, there they are. Got them things wired in, and well, literally got them wired in. So these chains are being wrapped around there. Got a screw in the back here, just wrapped it, and then screwed the self-tapper in. So those are all good to go. Do got it wired. I need to get some wire loom, get all that taken care of, kind of clean her up. I gotta say, this top is growing on me, but it's got to be dirty. So I'm thinking about taking it off, dragging it through the mud or some dirt, and throwing it back on there. Just trying to make it look a little bit more rough. So anyways, I'm going to turn these on and actually see if they work. I still haven't tried them, so we're gonna give them a shot. Oh, also, I got an ass load of chain up at Gearkey Scrapyard. Actually, it's laying everywhere, but paid $4.75. And for around the windshield and this, I bought a roll at Tractor Supply. It's damn near $40 for 10 foot. So that was definitely the way to go. Okay, make sure the power's on here. There we go. Hit our main switch. Okay. I think that's tail lights. That's gonna be our off-road lights. Bam, look at that. Okay. Yeah, they're all working. Turned out pretty cool, I like them. All right, guys, so as far as the car, I have nothing else to do this week. But I am out here because we need to get this thing fired up and get it ready for the giveaway. So we got 2 weeks until we give this thing away. Super stoked about it. Also kind of want to keep it, but you know, hopefully somebody can use this thing. So even if you just use the engine, I'm giving you guys the option to take just the engine and the transmission. And I'm doing it that way because if you don't have room for the entire bus, then you have a power plant for something. But if you want the entire bus with the engine and all that, you can take it all. So anyways, I need to get this thing running. Hasn't really ran since October, since the last car show. So we are going to get this thing fired up and hopefully get it ready for somebody. Anyways, here we go. Okay, been priming this thing. Got it turning it over quite a bit. Got the ignition on now. A little bit of go-go juice. And here we go. We are running. Nice. So, you guys have 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to buy some tickets. Not tickets, but plugs. And they're spots. So, $50 spot. And if you guys win it, I hope you load it. If you live within 60 miles of me, I mean, I'll even pull it out there to you. So yeah, that's going to be a huge deal. We got 2 weeks left. We're going to go Facebook Live on that. And we're going to pick us a winner. So, I'm not going to pick it, but it's going to go on the random generator, and it's going to pick whoever gets it. So, if you guys want more information on that, you can find my Facebook profile. That's Joey Woodall, and it'll have me sitting on top of my car in the profile picture. So, you can hop on there, and it's my pinned post that has all the information about it. And you can message me on there, or if you need help, just comment below on this video, and we'll get that going. But looking forward to that somewhat. I don't want to give it away because I do like it. I wish I had the time and the motivation to get back with it and build it the way that it should be built. I just don't have the motivation, and deserve somebody that can do that for it. So, but that is it for this week. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.